Hello, hi. Yeah, my name is Saviour, Ohanweh, meaning Savior of the people. Yes, you can actually say that in English if you want. I also go by the name of Don Scar, Prince Scar, Scaffinator, Blase Blazak, and so on and so forth. Okay, today's teaching is going to be about God and who God is and where to find Him and how you can call on Him and the reason why prayers are not answered. Okay, so welcome back to Fountain of Knowledge. Um, Today is what I am. Okay, somewhere in Exodus, I remember when God was talking to Moses, and Moses asked him, "Who will I tell Pharaoh to sent me?" And he said, "Tell Pharaoh that the I am that I am sent you." Now, I am in English, that's God's name, existence. Okay. Um, the awesome wonder of existence. Okay, so where can we find Him today? The human body is not in the body. It's called the mind. If you check your dictionary, the meaning of the mind is you're going to see something like state of consciousness or the God state. Okay. Now, if I tell you to point your eyes, you can. Point your ears, you can. Point your chest, you can. Point your leg, you will. Okay, but when I say point your mind, everybody's going to take a pause for a moment, right? Yes, because the mind is off the body, with the body, but not particularly in a certain part of the body. Because if you point your head, that's your brain you're touching, or your skull, right? And that's not what the mind is. So the mind is the higher self, the God self in human nature or with the human nature, but it's not inside us. It's both within and without. It's in front of you and it's around you and it's in you. Okay? When you hurt the body, you cannot hurt the mind. Nothing hurts the mind. Okay? People mistake heart for mind. To have a heart is not the same thing as having mind. You know what I'm saying? So now when you are one with your mind, that's you being one with your God self. Okay? Now the mind is limitless. Okay, everything that's created in this world starts from the mind. You know, whatever you were using to listen to this teaching or view this teaching was created by somebody or by a certain company or group of people, and they all had it in their head first, right? They had it at the back of their head or within their head or something like that. It was created first, non-physically, before being brought to fruition physically. Okay, this is what God is as a creator. He wants you to also be a creator. So the creative side of you comes from the mind. Okay, yeah. So all those visions, dreams, intuition, feelings, whatever premonitions, they all come from the mind, and that's God. That's God in us. That's God with us. Okay, so how do you know when the mind is speaking to you? Well, in some languages they call it kai or chi. Okay. Um, what does it? If he's talking to you, it talks once. It's a big boy, very big boy. You know what I'm saying by a big boy? It's a boss. It doesn't talk much, just once. And then your negative side, being your persona, will start to argue with it. Like, let's say I had an accident June 12th. I was the only one that survived. A bus going to the Federal Capital Territory for inauguration, senatorial inauguration. Almost everybody died in the bus, so I survived, right? Before going, I remember telling myself this bus will not get to Abuja, right? What happened? It did not. It flipped like 9 to 10 times. People just died. It was like we were sacrificial lambs or something. Everybody just, I don't know how to put it, but they all died. If you understand what I'm trying to say. What spoke to me before the journey? It was my mind, meaning my chi or my God. Okay? So, my mind told me it's not gonna flip. Hold on a bit. Yeah. It's not going to go. It's not gonna work. But because of Psalm 91 being your favorite weapon and so, and the verse 14, right, which says, because you have known my name. So the whole Psalm 91 is your portion. So because of that, I was not afraid. I had no fear. So I went. And truly, yeah, it worked for me. Nothing happened to me. Just a little scratch on my left leg. But every other person died, right? So what I'm trying to say is, I was like, no, let me just go. Let me just go with the bus, go with the flow. Now look at it. What happened? Everybody died. So I was trying to argue with my mind. And when you do that, when the bad thing happens, this is what you're going to say first. Oh, my mind told me, it's true. Had I known, I would have listened to. That my mind told me. That's how it always is. Okay? Because he just speaks once. He don't like to argue. He doesn't talk much. He talks one time and one time only. If you like, be wise and listen. If you like, obey. If you like, you don't. But trust me, if you don't obey, you'll be the one to regret it. Right? So this is proof of what the I am is. It's the mind, and that's God. So when I see people going to different places looking for God or looking for the supernatural, it makes me laugh. And I'll be like, yes, truly, just said in the Bible that people will perish for lack of knowledge. Because you don't know. That's why you suffer. Because you don't know how to do things. That's why you keep going from pillar to post, Peter to Paul. No. You have a mind, and that's your DNA imprint of the greatest creator of all times and the creator of the world in you. When you have the DNA of God in you, you are what? You are not God himself, but you're a part of God. Okay? You're his child. So give me a reason why a son cannot talk to his father, or a father to his son, or a daughter to her father, or to her mother. Stuff like that. It's not possibly, it's not right. Every child should be able to communicate with their parent, right? And now, this time around, your parent lives inside of you and within you and around you. And that's the mind. So that's what God is. So people should please just know how to, be in a space of your own, because that's what prayer is. Thoughts. When you're thinking or you want to think, that's how to pray. So when you want to speak to God, like the Bible said in Matthew 6, you go into your room, close the door, and speak to that spirit which is unseen, and then your Father who is unseen will reward you, because that's how to pray. You're not to open your mouth and say this and say that. No. Prayer is a feeling. It's not words. It's a feeling. It's a thought. Okay? Emotions and all that, because you got to be sober at all times. You have to feel what you're trying. And this is how prayers work. You have to feel it in your bones and be sober. And know that your mind is listening, which means your God is listening. And guess what? Whatever you ask, he will give it to you. Okay? This is how to pray, and this is how to manifest whatever you want. Okay? So you're looking for God. He's in the next person, right? He's in the TV, he's in the phone, because all these things were created through the mind. So an imprint of God is in everything, right? Don't go looking at things that don't have life like they don't have God in them. If they don't have God, they will not exist, right? Because God, the male version of God is fire, right? Heat. And the female is water. So to keep anything in this world, to store something, you need heat. The table in front of you, it was made, and I'm sure they used fire to give it a shape. Your phone, whatever in this world, the water can, whatever, everything was made through heat, right? That's man's greatest weapon. Because where does the heat come from? The sun. Sun is what? Elu. And you know the rest. Water is Uwa. So the both of them, Eluwa, that's Eloah. You know, and plural of it is Elohim. So we already should know this if you listen to my last teaching, you know. But needless to say, this is the real thing. Know the difference between your voice and the voice of God. I told you God's voice is a big boy, and your voice is the persona. All right, that's the flesh against the spirit. Okay, so I'm not trying to confuse nobody, but what I'm just trying to say is, if what I'm saying is not true, then don't listen to me. And know that I keep saying gibberish, okay? But if what I say is true, then find a way and a space within yourself to know how to connect to the I am, which is your mind, okay? Because there's a difference between loneliness and alone time. One is cancerous, one is like cancer, it kills, and the other one is a blessing. One is like you wanting to be around people and nobody wants to be with you. That's loneliness. That one kills. But alone time, find time to be alone. That you're with your mind and yourself alone. And trust me, you will always find resolves and results. Okay? There's always a resolution in quiet time. And then you spring forth whatever you find in it. Just always listen to your higher self and be good. And you will be good. Okay? So I'm not just trying to confuse nobody, because I know, speaking to God, I know he has no religion. He talks to everybody, right? But it depends. If you want to understand, fine. If you don't, that's fine too. So I love y'all. Peace. That's why I made a track with the name I Am. Listen. Love and light. Take care.
My prince. In the ring, king, but my phone is wrist bling. Blue G, my numbers in the region. Let the niggas know that it's about that time. Let's go, man, fellow man. It's about that time. I'm elevated, estimated, it's slicker than your average.
You know the shade of the man, Scapping and of the man. I am the son of a king. I am.
Beast.
I'm a dance, Scapping at the bounce. Every blessed day, you know I'm a flounce. Every time, yeah, you sing in the front. I am. They say dizzy man again. Elohim nigga the gang. You know the shit of the man. I am.
Don't say that, nobody else can stop.
On my coats, my underclothes, I'm supposed to toast, but I'm one of those, only God knows.
We got the goals, I'm on my toe, running them shows.
Why I'm flipping the nose, looking at the shorties, asking if they're shaking, scavenging at the man. You know I'm never breaking, you know I'm never stupid, so low. Scavenging at the one, I'm coming full show, you know I'm the best, full. When I come, I spit this shit like woo, on the floor.
I am. Son of Doggy Brother Man, son of Mikael and me. You know the whole Sabbath, my team, hey. I am. I am the best of the man. I am the chosen of man. I am the prince of the game. Hey, I am.
El Saviour, the present, past, and the future. What you say, you don't know me, Kucha. You don't know anything about me. Who are you to come and test me? Don't test me, come against me, it's blasphemy. Ask him, he gon' tell you I'm deadly. That's what the shit I'm emerging.